Hi, welcome to the session. In this particular session, we are going to see the lock method. Okay, the complete lock method we are going to see how to access specific rows and specific columns in a data frame by using lock method. How can we apply condition and displace rows and columns by using lock method. Then we will see how to change or modify the data in a data frame. So we have a data frame, how to change the data in that. So that also we are going to see by using lock method. So you might have been seen in the previous session, this particular data frame. Let me run this one and I'll demonstrate this particular data frame. We have name, age, city, column and A to F indexes are there. If you have not seen how to create the data frame, please watch the previous videos. Okay. Now, let us display, we will display only the row B and D. So how can we display B and D rows with index B and D? So let me type here print df dot lock method. So with index, so I will use another bracket here, inside this another bracket. So I will say here B comma D. So let me run this particular statement and you can see we are displaying B and D rows. Bob and Raj will be displayed. So what I have done, I have given inside this bracket another bracket. So this is a list actually. So the list I am going to pass, whichever the indexes I need, I can able to display that one. Now let me, so what I am displaying here, let me write here display the rows with index B and D. Okay, B and D. So this is what we are done here. This is a comment I have written. So let me have a separator. Now I can use this lock method. Let me say I don't want all the columns to be displayed. I want only name and age only I need to display. So what I should do to this particular statement in the lock method, so that I can get only name and age, but I want B and D only, the rows with index B and D. So let me copy this particular comment here, okay, and display rows with index B and D. I can add here display columns, name and age with rows, okay, rows containing index B and D. Okay, I want only this one. So let us add here. What I can do here is, let me give one line separation. So I can give here, I can mention the column names. So I can say here name, comma, age. So what I have done here is I have given the row index and the column names I have given. So in this way I can able to display only rows B and D with name and age. Let me run this one. Let me demonstrate that one. Now you can see name and age has come here with indexes B and D only. Like we have Bob and Raj, and city is not there because we have not mentioned. So this particular lock method, what it does is we can mention the indexes whichever we want, and also I can mention the columns we want. So this is a very powerful lock method we are using to get the data from the data frame. So we are accessing the data from the data frame. So what you can do is you can pause here and you can able to copy this onto your spider and please execute this one. Now what I am going to do now is I am going to delete all these things, okay, here, so that I can carry on to the next stage, okay, next topic in this particular lock method. This will be a very detailed topic, okay. Let me remove this. So similarly, I can display any rows and any columns. So let me say here, I can use slicing, okay. I can use slicing in the lock method, okay. So what I can do is I can say here df.lock. Okay. Let us say I want to display, let me run this before this, let me run this, let me close the console so that I should not have any unnecessary distractions. So we have this particular data frame. Now let me print df.log. Okay. Now I can mention this particular statement. Okay. So let me run this one. So it's going to display the same data frame. Fine. Because I have not given in the slicing. You might be knowing slicing in list. You must be knowing the slicing in series. Now we are going to see in data frame by using lock method. Now I have mentioned this one. That means from the beginning to end, I can mention the column names here. So I can mention the column names I want. Let us say I want name and age. Name, comma, age. Name, comma, age. So here the rows I want. That is, I am using slicing. For slicing, I don't have to give the inside bracket. Then it will say error to me. Okay. So I should not say like this. So it will give error. So I need to remove this. When I am doing slicing, I should not have bracket. Then comma, then I have this particular name and age. Then this is the closing bracket of this one, this lock method. And this is the print statement closing. Okay, we have print statement starting with the small bracket and we are closing. So let me run this. Let me have a separator here. Okay, let me have a separator. Let me run this one. And you can see name and age, and I have displayed all the rows. Why it has taken all the rows with the indexes A to F? Because we said here, we said from the beginning to end, we have not given. Let me demonstrate this. Let me demonstrate this. Here, what I will do is, I will give here index. Let me display from B to D, okay? B to D. B to D. So I'm going to display all the rows between indexes B to D. That means B, C, D. These three will come here. Now before that, I will write a comment here. So display rows with index B to D. Okay, B to D. And we want columns from where to where? We want columns name and age only with columns. And I can write here and columns. What? I can write? I can write columns like name and age only. So I don't want all the columns. I want only name and age. So what I have given here is, please see here, df.log B to D. I have said I have not given inside bracket. Okay, that I used to do earlier. Now with this one, it can we are displaying B to D only, indexes B to D. So first we need to give the indexes, then the column names. Okay, let us run this one, and you can see B, C, D and name and age. This one for this particular output. Now for this particular statement, you can see from beginning to end and name and age. Fine. So we are using slicing in the lock method to access the rows. Okay. Let me close the console. Okay. And you can pause here and you can execute all the commands here, whatever I have given. So let me remove all these things. Let us go to the next topic. Now conditions on rows. Okay. So let me copy this here. Conditions on rows. So this is by using lock method. So what is the condition before we able to see what are the conditions on lock method? So let me tell you the basic things here. So let me print this one, df of, let us say age. I want to display the age column. Okay. So I am displaying what? Display age column. Age column. Okay. So this will be the comment. Now when I say this one, let me have a separator so that I should not have any problem. Let me run this one. So you can see here we have the complete data frame and we have taken only the age from this. Okay. df of age. So next one is let us copy this print statement. Okay. Now, if I say double equal to, let us say 30, okay, if df of age double equal to 30, what it is going to display here? Okay, let me close this particular console and let me demonstrate. Let me run this, and you can see you have data frame, and this is df of age, and this particular df of age, what we are doing is we are checking, is df of age is equal to 30, the first one? No, right? This is 25. So df of age will give first one 25. Is 25 equal to 30? No. That's why it is displaying false. Next one is df of age, that is 30, is equal to 30? Yes. So it is displaying true. So similarly, is 35 equal to 30? No, false, correct? So wherever we have 30, it will display true. Then wherever it is not 30, it will display false. That's what we got this particular statement here. Okay. Now with this, I will have a separator here. Again, let me concise this. Display conditions on rows, and okay. Let me have a separator. Just stick to this. So we will learn the conditions on this. Let me copy this particular thing. Okay. So we know this particular thing will display true or false based upon that. Fine. Now what I will do is I can say here df dot lock, open the parenthesis and close the parenthesis here. Okay. Now please see here, df of age equal to 30. So this will display true or false, correct? False, true, false, false, true, false. Okay. Now wherever we get false, that row will not be displayed, and wherever true, the row will be displayed. That means what? This is first one is false. So that means A index with index A will not be displayed. The row with index A will not be displayed. Fine. Now B true, right? B will be displayed because this is true. So C will not be displayed because it is false. So wherever true is there, that only will be displayed. That means with age equal to 30. So this will display Bob, and here Ravi is there, that will be displayed. Okay. So let me run this one. What I mean to say. So you can see here what we are telling, df of age equal to 30. We are displaying the rows with df of age equal to 30. So this age is 30 here, so that's why it has been displayed over here. Others will not be displayed. So this is a condition. What we are doing is we are giving the condition instead of mentioning B and E. So we are mentioning the condition here. So sometimes it will be very useful to have a condition over here. Okay. Now let me write here. Let me write the comment here. Display rows with age 30. So all the rows with age 30 will be displayed as we have seen. So let me copy this separator here. Let me copy the whole thing. Now let us say I don't want to display city. I want to display what? Name and age only. So what I can do is, for this particular statement, display, let me say columns, name and age, with display the name and age rows with age 30. So what I will do is I will add up here one condition. I'll add up one condition here. So comma, I will say here name and age. Okay, name, comma, age in single quote. Okay. Now I have a condition instead of index. If you remember the lock method, we have to give first index, then we want to give the column names. Now instead of index, we have a condition whose age is equal to 30, then whose name, then columns name and age only we are going to display. So let me run this one. So you can see the previous method, the previous thing, this particular statement. we have displayed all the columns because we did not select the columns. So it's going to display all the columns. In this particular method, we have added which columns we need. We said name and age. So name and age has come here, and we said with df of age equal to 30. You can see only with age equal to 30 it's coming. So let me scroll up. Okay. So first, how it's going to check. So I will take little time here to explain this particular thing. So what is the question here? The question is display columns with name and age only. Okay. For the rows, age equal to 30. Okay. Name and age rows only we need to display. Sorry. Display columns. Let me write this sentence properly. Display the rows. Display the rows. Let me write display name and age column. Okay. Name and age column for the rows. For the rows whose age is 30. Okay. Now it is more clear. So we are displaying name and age column only. So this is repeated. Let me remove this. For the rows whose age is 30. Okay. Now we have written here df.log. This parenthesis is for this one. This small print statement, small bracket is we are closing here. Now in between, we should not give a square bracket for this particular condition. What we are telling is df of age equal to 30. So it's going to check the first row. Is this age is 30 here? df of age? No, it is 25. So it's not to be it will not display. Is it 30? Yes, it will display. But what it will display? Name and age only for that. So name and age will be copied. Sorry, name and age will be copied. Now similarly for the third one, okay, this one, is age equal to 35? Is equal to 30? No, it is 35. So age is different here. So it's not going to copy this one. It's not going to display. Now this one particular statement, no, it will not display because age is 20. Now here it is correct. Age is 30 is there, and we are having df of age equal to 30. So it's going to display this particular thing, but it will display name and city only. Name and age only. Okay, we said name and age only here, so it's going to display that one. So that's what name and age has come. Okay. Now next one, what we will do is let me remove all these things. Okay. Let me write a new query, new question. Display the display name and city. Display name and city. Display name and city for Delhi. For Delhi, let us say these are the students. So for Delhi students, okay. So I need to display what? Let me close the console. Let me run this one again. Now you can see I want to display only name and city for Delhi students. So that means Bob will be displayed, and Delhi here, Sherin will be displayed. So wherever Delhi is there, so it will display Bob and Sherin. This particular rows we want. So wherever Delhi is there, okay. So for this we can write, okay, print. So df.log method. So we need to say the condition, right? So what is the condition? We need Delhi students, right? So df of city actually. So we are comparing what? df of city double equal to. So we need to say what? Delhi. So that is one thing. Let me write comma here. And we need which columns to be displayed? We need the column name and city. So I will write here name, comma, city. Name, comma, city. So let me run this one and I'll demonstrate this. So let me run this. So we got name and city, and you can see it's displaying Bob, Delhi, Sherin, Delhi. Only these two rows are there, correct? So we said what? df equal to df of city equal to Delhi, and name and city is displaying. Fine. So what you can do is you can pause here and you can type this particular statement and run this one. Okay. Now let us say little bit, we'll go for little bit complicated condition. Two conditions we will include. So let us remove this one. Let us have another question. Display name and display name and city. Fine. Display name and city for Delhi and Doha student. Delhi and Doha student. Doha students. So let me run this. So we have these Delhi students we want. Along with Delhi students, we want Doha student. Alice is there, Ravi is there. So we need to display both. So let me write that particular condition. So I will say print df.log. So I can say here, let me write the condition. First condition. So I will write in small bracket one condition. So if we have two conditions, we need to write, it's compulsory that we need to give in small bracket. So what is the condition? df of, what is the city we need to give? df of city, okay, df of city equal to Delhi. So I can mention here or, this is OR operator. So I need to give another condition, it's in small bracket. So df of city equal to what we need? We need to say Doha. Okay, Doha. Okay, to be very careful here. Now, if you see this particular thing, let me. So this particular, let me write in this way. So we have df of city equal to Delhi or df of city equal to Doha. So let me run this one query, then we will include name and city column. Okay. So if we run this particular thing, okay. So we got empty data frame. So let me see. We did not close here. That's why. Okay. We got this one because we did not. We have opened here and we need to close this one. Okay. Let me run this. Now we got an error. So let me rectify this particular error here. df of city equal to Delhi. Fine. We have opening parenthesis and closing parenthesis. We are opening and see here. We have closed here. Here the problem comes here is the number of brackets we used to give. Okay. We have to be very careful where the brackets we are giving. See, we have opened here for this condition. We have closed here condition. Okay. This is for df of city equal to Delhi. df of city equal to Doha. We have opened the parenthesis and we have closed the parenthesis here. Let me run this one. Now it will be okay. Now you can see either Doha city or Delhi city it will display. It will not display the Dubai, okay, or any other city that if it is there. So it's going to display only Doha and Delhi. So this is multiple conditions we are giving. Now once we have this one, let me copy this. Let me copy the separator. Okay. Now I must give, the question is actually we should have name and city also. Okay. We should have name and city. So let me make it in a very concise way so that it should come within this particular line. So I need to give what? A square bracket here, and in this square bracket I need to give name and city. Name, comma, city. Okay. Now instead of displaying all the columns, only it will display name and city only. So let me run this, and you can see earlier it has displayed name, age, city. Now it has displayed name and city only. So let me revise the things what we have done. So we have done the condition, one condition is there, df of city equal to Delhi. Another condition, df of city equal to Doha. We have given R, either this or that. So the first, the row by row, it is going to check. So let us see this one. Is Alice's Delhi? The answer is no, right? But we have R condition. Is df of city equal to Doha? Is it Doha? Yes. So we are going to display this one. Fine. Now next one is it Delhi or Doha? Yes. So it's going to display. Now this is, now city is Dubai now. Okay. Is Delhi or Doha? No. So it's not going to display. So similarly it continues. Then we are displaying what? Only name and city only. So that's why it is name and city here, this side. Okay. So in this way, you can pause this one and you can able to execute this. Now let us see the last condition. We will use, instead of OR, we are going to use AND operator here. So let me remove all these things. Okay. Now we will have one condition, display name and age, display name and age, columns, whose age between 21 to 30. This is the query we have. So we need to get the data frame. So let me run this one. Okay, we have this particular data frame. Now we need to get the rows with 21 to 30. So this is it between 21 to 30? Yes. Yes, right? No, this one is no. Which one? The next one, let me see here. This one, no. So first to one is in between 21 to 30. This one, no. Third D row, no. Right? Now this one, no. This one, yes, correct. 30, it is in 30. Now sharing is also in 21 to 30, in between. So we need to display that particular thing. So let me write now this one, df dot lock method. Before that, let me print and make sure. Okay, so I will tell you another method. So this is because of the number of brackets you are going to increase the complexity. So I will say like this. Okay. Now this is opening and this is closing, and this is opening and this is closing of the brackets. So we can do like this also. There is no problem in this. Now I need the condition now. Now what is the condition? Between age is between 21 to 30. So let me have a condition. I can use small bracket, df of age, okay, df of age greater than or equal to 21, and I can mention and I can say here another bracket, another small bracket. So in this small bracket, I can mention df of age, okay, df of age less than or equal to 30. Now let me run this one, okay. Let me run this one to check whether everything is properly working. Now you can see age between 21 to 30, it is displaying. The rows which qualifies the age between 21 to 30, it is displaying. Now the question is not this one, right? We need to display only name and age column. So what I will do is I will give comma here. Now I need to mention the columns, okay. First we mention the condition. Now we will mention the columns. So for that columns, what I will do is I will say here, sorry. Now I can mention here also I can mention, no issues, right? Here also I can mention. So let me write square bracket and I can mention name and age. Name and age. Now this is in much better way. See this one, the brackets opening and closing here, and opening and closing for this one, and we have opening and closing for this one, df of age, here this one, and name and age. Let me run this one and see, and you can see only name and age column which satisfies this particular thing, 21 to 30. So the age is between 21 to 30. These are the particular A, B, E, F. These are the indexes. It's going to display. I think video will be very lengthy if we start doing this one to change or modify the data in the data frame. That I will continue in the next session. So the lock method to change the data. So what does that mean is, let us say I want to change instead of 32 to 35. How can I able to change by using lock method? That we are going to see in the next video. Okay. Thank you very much.